Great day, everyone. Hope you're doing well out there. And we're going to continue with our 33 principles today as we're wrapping up here. We're getting close to the end. It's amazing how much I've learned. I hope you've learned more about chiropractic as well as we go through these principles. And the last few weeks, we've been talking about innate intelligence and the characteristics and how it travels through the body via the nervous system. And today, we'll talk about what happens when it doesn't flow freely. And as we go through our principles, we're on principle number 29 today, and we're going through principle 29 through 31. So principle 29, interference with the transmission of innate forces. There can be interference with the transmission of innate forces. Principle number 30, the cause of dis-ease. Interference with the transmission of innate forces causes incoordination or dis-ease. In principle 31, subluxations. Interference with transmission in the body is always directly or indirectly due to subluxations in the vertebral column. So we're going to go back to principle number 1, though. I just want to always like going back there and have a good foundation of where we're coming from here. So principle number 1, a universal intelligence is in all matter and continually given to it its properties and actions, thus maintaining it in existence. So there's intelligence in everything. It's what's so beautiful. But when it comes to each individual living thing, there's an innate intelligence. And that's how we get our properties and our actions. It's through our innate intelligence. And everybody's different. And this is what's so beautiful about chiropractic and how it helps you heal and stay alive and thrive as a fact. And so, but if you're having issues with thriving, before I go any further, I just want to offer you some help. Go to our website, westpointgachiropractor.com, and the space provided next to my picture where it says learn how, enter your email address. I'm then going to send you very specific information on how we can help you get your life back, get your health back without drugs, without surgery. If it's you or someone you know, share this, please. They need to know about this. But back to incoordination and dis-ease. Those are two words that I thoroughly enjoy, and they're strictly chiropractic to the core. I just know as a child, learn about coordination and how things just function better, whether it's mechanical or animated or live. You know, when everything's just functioning, but it just works better. There's no hiccups. There's no exaggerated motions. So we want to make sure you're coordinated. And then just know that dis-ease is a chiropractic term that was coined years ago, 100 years ago, or probably more than that. Dis-ease. It's not disease, it's dis-ease. Dis-ease does and will lead to disease if not corrected. But dis-ease is, man, the body's not functioning right. There's issues with the function. It's not coordinated. That's where incoordination comes into play. And those two together, when there's dis-ease and incoordination, it leads to disease. We gotta have one first. You have the dis-ease first. So as you're a chiropractor, that's what we look for. We want to make sure there's ease in the body. And our first chiropractor, D.D. Palmer, talked about tone. You want proper tone. You don't want too much. You don't want too little. You want proper. And that's just like the essence of the body. You don't want it hyper-functioning. You don't want it hypo-functioning. You want it functioning properly. You want the proper tone. You want ease. And guess what? health is a natural state. That's what's so beautiful about chiropractic. People, I've seen it in my life, and if you're older than me, I'm sure you've seen it more than myself. People will spend any amount of money to find health. When they don't have it, they'll do anything. Search the world over. I remember as a kid learning about the explorers and how they're looking for the fountain of youth. You know what they're looking for the fountain of youth? To be healthy. To stay young and be healthy. But guess what? Nobody lives forever. We're not going to make that here alive. None of us. But here's what I hope for myself and for you. Keep the body at ease. Keep it functioning the best it can until it just can't. It can't adapt properly anymore. I get it. There's no one that makes that here alive. So it's going to happen. But let's make sure we're functioning the best that we can until we can't. And that's where chiropractic comes into play. And just know, the principles that we talk about here, the principles that we practice here at West Point Family Chiropractic. That's why I want to talk about them here. So when you do make an appointment, when you do come in, you're not surprised of our language, of how we talk here, of how we look at you and want to help you function better. Because health is just a natural state. It happens naturally. You don't have to excite anything or retard anything. It's just a natural state. When there's no subluxations, no pressure on the nerves, the body's coordinated and at ease. I'm Dr. Brenton Jones, West Point Family Chiropractic, and it's my pleasure helping this community become healthier and happier. And by doing that, we follow the chiropractic principles, what we're talking about them here. But if you're having issues, and you're like, oh my God, I don't know, I just need some help. I get it. I see a lot of that. I really do. And it's just amazing how chiropractic just helps the body get back to ease and start healing. But if that's you want to know more about it, go to our website, westpointfamilychiropractor.com, and the space provided next to my picture where it says learn how, enter your email address. I'm then going to send you specific information on how we can help you get your life back, get your health back without drugs and without surgery. And while you're on our website, there's blog articles on there. There's other videos on there. Hey, feel free to search it out. We have a recent article about disc and how they degenerate and how chiropractic can help at least stop that from happening. Once again, it's about creating ease in the body, creating ease. So that's one way you can find more about us is our website, westpointfamilychiropractor.com. If you want to come by and see us and talk with us, hey, we'd love to have you. 1106 3rd Avenue, West Point, Georgia. Or if you just want to call and you got questions, you'll make an appointment, hey, 706-645-1033. I'm Dr. Brenton Jones from West Point Family Chiropractic, and I will see you real soon.